Here's part two. When we talk about financial literacy, and I said one of the things that a lot of us struggle with is self control and discipline. Some say, well, what do you mean when you say self control and discipline? Financial literacy is the currency of flow, meaning that there has to be currents that allows things to continue to move forward. If you get $100, and just because you have $100 doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend the whole $100. I'm taking my time in explaining this because we've been putting so much information out about financial literacy. But one of the key components to all of us when it comes to financial literacy is, are we a good steward? What are our spending habits like? Just because you have the money doesn't mean that just because you have the money that you should just spend it. Now, I'm not saying that you don't work hard for what you do. You've been in school, you've been on your job and things like that. But if you have $100 on Monday and at the end of the week, you got to go ask somebody for $10 to get you lunch on your job instead of taking $30 or $40 from the $100 that you have to go get some deli meat, to go get you a lunch box, to whereby you can fix yourself some chicken salad. You can get yourself some pumpernickel bread or rye bread or some Italian bread or a hoagie bun. And you could have sandwiches for a couple of days, as opposed to you just taking that $400 and you decide to go to Ruth's and Chris or Bonefish and you use that $100 that you have, but you go to work 4 to 5 days a week. And instead of you being a good steward by buying something from the store to cook so that you can stretch it before the next payday, you decide not to be a good steward and to go blow that $100 on one meal. Is that stewardship? No, it's not. Or how about this? You have money, but you rather take that money because you say, we outside today. So you go to the club, you go to the lounge, you get your hookah, you get your cigar, or whatever it is that you do, coffee, I'm pointing to me, instead of conserving the flow of your currency by operating with the principle of stewardship and conservation. See, these are the things that are never talked about or discussed when we talk about financial literacy. Because a lot of us, it's not that we don't have the finances, it's the fact that we waste money for things we want and we beg for the things that we need. This is food for thought from yours truly, Dr. Clark.